Hello, so this question is diagonal traverse. So you're given an n by n matrix, and then you have to return an array of all the elements of the array in a diagonal order. So this is a question, and then let me just summarize it really quickly. So you're starting from 0, 0 index, and there's only two directions you can go. One is go top right, the other one is go bottom left. So when you go from top right, you can starting from here, and starting from here. And then for the bottom left, you're starting from here, right? So how do you know which position you are going to start the direction? This is going to be based on what? Your index. So just for example, this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, right? So if you notice, for our value in the cells, right, we just go what? Go top right, and then the value in the and the even value in the cells is go bottom left. But this is not the point. This is the value inside the matrix can be changed, but the index cannot be changed, right? So if you notice the index, which is even, like if I say 0 plus 0, right, this is going to be 0, 0 plus 2, right, this is what? 2, 0 plus there's no 0, so it's going to be 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 0, right, equal to 2, and this is what? 2 plus 2. So if you notice, this is what? Even number, right? And then this is go top right, and then on the other side, this is definitely what? The R value, right? So this is what? Top right, this is bottom left. So once again, like once you know this index, and you can basically just traverse the array, and then let me just start coding. So let's get it. So I'm going to say m equal to matrix.length, and then n equal to matrix at 0.length, which is column and row, right? Now I'm going to assign r equal to 0 and c equal to 0, which is going to be my mat index. And I also need to create an array, right? In array, I'm going to call result. I'm going to say new int, and n times n, right? And I need to traverse. So I'm going to assign the value into the result array, right? So it's going to be from 0 to length of the result and I plus plus. So I can definitely just assign the value into the result array, right? So I'm going to say RAI is equal what? Is equal to mat s r is c, right? So r and c represent the index for the 2D array, and I represent the index for the 1D array, which is the array you want to return. So I can just check if r plus c multiplied by 2 is equal to 0. This is going to be what? Even number, right? And else is like odd number. And then once again, I already know this is going what? Go top right, right? And this is what? Bottom left. Something like this, right? Alright, so there's two scenarios. Like when r equal to 0, right? You either what? You move the column value by 1, or what? You move the r value by 1, right? So which one go first? This is actually matter, right? Because the order matters. So if you say if r equal to 0, and then you move your column, and then else if c equal to what? The last column should be what? A -1, and then you say r plus plus, right? So when you hit this point, this is r equal to 0. This is r equal to 0, right? But at this one, you increment the column. But at this one, you increment your column, but it's already out of bound, right? So you have to check. You have to check if this is the last column. So the worst comes first, right? So if you say this is the last column, then you increment your row by 1. If this is r equal to 0, then you increment your column by 1. And then everything just go top right, right? So when you say top right, it's going to be what? top right is what R minus minus C++, right? And this is going to be exactly the same thing for bottom left, right? So there are two scenarios you have to worry about, right? If we hit the last rule, or what, or C equals 0, right? So I'm gonna just say R is equal to what? M minus 1. M minus 1. So this is the last rule, then you increment your column by 1, else if C equal to 0, right? So the order matter, so just follow the pattern, right? And then C equal to 0, then you increment your R. And then else, so this is just the order you want to go from top right to the bottom left, right? So this is what R plus plus, C minus minus. And at the end, basically you just what? Return results. So this is the solution. So then let me run it. So hopefully I don't have a mistake. So line 18. This is the typo. Alright, submit. Alright, so without any doubt, like this is super simple and just a little bit math. And for the time and space, this is a space complexity. This is m times n, which is row times column. For the time, all of m times n, right? The length of the array is m times n. So this is a solution. So if you have time, then you can watch the debug mode. So I'm going to just I'm going to just console debug. I'm going to pause right over here and then debug, and I quickly just go over one by one, and then if you have any question, you can just watch it, right? So keep going. So just look at the index when they change, right? And then you also look at the update value in the array. So here we go. So that's it. So if you have any question, leave a comment below, and I will see you later. Bye.